Hello, everyone. I'm Joe Sweska, the host of Everything Podcasting. Today, I'm here to talk about the concept of chat and how it applies to every writer's life. Today, we're diving into a super insightful article called Chatting in the Workplace. This is written by Irene Taylor and Jeff Rintz. This is from the Grassroots Writing Research Journal, commonly used at Illinois State University. And trust me, it's a gold mine for anyone who's getting ready to move on to academic writing to professional writing. What's great about this article is that it is a written conversation between two people, two authors, Taylor and Rintz, who both returned to college after working for years. They use a framework called CHAT, which stands for Cultural Historical Activity Theory, to unpack how writing actually works in professional settings. Let's break down what CHAT is all about. CHAT helps writers look beyond just words on a page and instead see all the systems, tools, people, and context that shape how writing happens. First step of this is production. That's all about how a text gets made. For example, in the article we read, Irene talks about creating a work order form for faculty members in her office job. She needed to be clear, simple, and fast to fill out for them. She moved on to the representation, which is all about planning and design, kind of how the writers conceptualize your message. So in this case, Irene designed her form to be visually appealing to grab attention without overwhelming the readers. Along with this, Jeff did a different thing. He focused on the tone of his letters to the customers behind mortgage payments. He learned that even a small word choice can change the customer's perception of what is being asked. Next is the distribution, which meaning is who gets the text, how it's delivered, and why. Jeff compared a printed letter on a fancy letterhead versus an email. This message might be the same, but the medium changes the authority and impact. An email feels casual, while a letter on heavy paper feels more serious. Then comes reception, how people interpret what you write. Irene learned that tone matters in every little way, like whether you end an email with a period or exclamation point. Jeff, meanwhile, learned that customers could misread letters and get upset if the language wasn't carefully chosen and easy to interpret. Activity refers to the action and emotions behind writing. Both of them talk about managing frustration or empathy when communicating with clients or colleagues or any other people that are viewing their writing. Writing isn't just a mechanical act, it's an emotional labor too. So what does this mean for students getting ready to enter the workforce? Honestly, it means a lot. This article shows that writing isn't just about grammar and punctuation. It's about communication, tone, design, and awareness of your audience and the environment. In college, we often write for one audience, the professor. But in the workplace, there are multiple audiences, whether it be clients, coworkers, managers, or even unseen readers. Irene realized her writing affected not just faculty, but also students in classrooms who would see the material she processed. So here's what a student can really take away from something like this. If you think about chat, you can apply it to any writing assignment. Production, representation, distribution, reception, socialization, activity, and ecology. That 7-step process is a great way to really understand what a writing assignment is. At the end of the article, Jeff gives some great advice for anyone entering the workforce. Look for examples. So don't be afraid to ask, can I see a memo or letter like the one you want me to write? This is showing that learning by model is smart, not lazy. It gives a better understanding of what you need to do and how to be productive. Irene adds that research isn't just Googling, it's also about talking to people, asking questions, learning from coworkers, building relationship. That is real world research. So to wrap up, chatting in the workplace isn't just about theory. It's a blueprint for writing awareness. It reminds us that every piece of writing is part of a system. People, tools, emotion, and cultures all play a huge role. And when you understand that, you're not just writing words, you're shaping communication that actually works. I'm Joe Sweska, signing off. Thank you.